Alright, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing an ultimate camera test between the Z Fold 2, Z Fold 4, Z Fold 5, and the Z Fold 6, just to see how these cameras differentiate themselves from each other and if Samsung actually made improvements over the years. The Z Fold 4, Z Fold 5, and 6 have the same camera systems for the most part. The Z Fold 6 does have upgraded ultra-wide camera, but the other sensors are the same, so I just want to test them out and see how they stack up against each other in a lot of low light scenarios and in some quick video samples. So yeah, let's get into it. So how this comparison is going to go for now is I'm going to show you all the photos back to back, and it's going to start from the Z Fold 2 going up to the 6. So Z Fold 2, Z Fold 4, 5, and then 6 in that order. And then if it changes, I'll let you know. All right, so starting off, we have the ultra-wide cameras. Obviously, the Z Fold 2 is going to be a little bit closer because it doesn't have as wide of an ultra-wide as the other ones. It only goes to 0.5x. and the other ones are at 0.6, so they have a wider angle. And right off the bat, you can notice some difference in terms of like detail and sharpness when you go to the higher generations. Okay, so now we have the 1x photos. Let me know your thoughts between all of them. I feel like personally the Z Fold 5 has this crunchy type of processing where it makes everything look super sharp. So that's pretty interesting to see and notice after using it for a while and seeing all the other Z Folds. Next, we have 2x zoom. This is going to be optical for the Z Fold 2 and then a digital crop for the other models. So now you already know we had to do the optical zoom for the other phones. So this is 3x. And then we have 5x zoom, so digital crop for all of them. And then we got 10x. And then the Z Fold 2 only maxes out at 10x, so it cannot compete further. So now we have 20x. This is 30x, the max for all three of these phones, the Fold 4, the 5, and the 6. Let me know what you thought about those photos. And now we're just going to do a quick video comparison and then we'll head into the next test. Now that we have this first test done, we're gonna move on to the second test, which is the same subject, but in a lower lit situation. So I just took away the one light source that I was using. So let's see how these phones do when it's like really dark. So right off the bat, you get like some liminal space type vibes from the Z Fold 2 photo. But then the 4, I don't know what happened to the 4's photo. The 4 really came out bad. The 5 is also pretty bad. And then the 6, I think the 6 is probably the best looking image here for the ultra wide photos. And then we move on to 1x where it gets a lot better for sure. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the Z Fold 2 might have took the best photo when it comes to 1x in this lowly lit situation. And then I think the 6 is after that, then the 5, and then the 4. I don't know what the 4 is doing. The 6 also had a weird smooth texture for the table, so that's also interesting. Now we got zoom shots. So I just did the optical zoom for all the phones. So 2x for the Fold 2 and then 3 for the rest of them. So now we got, again, another video test in this lowly lit situation. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you photos of the same subject, and I want you to guess which phone took which photo. Then I'll reveal the results after that. So the first photo is a picture of my daughter. So obviously they're all gonna look slightly different because she's moving around doing her thing. But I just wanted to do some point and shoot in a slowly lit situation with the high contrast of the light coming in from outside to see how these phones would perform, especially with like a moving subject. You know, people obviously, Samsung phones are bad at capturing kids and pets. So just wanted to see how they would all do. Let me know which phone you think took all these photos. Alright, so here's the reveal. The first photo was from the Fold 5, the second was the Fold 2, and then the third is the Fold 4, and the last photo was the Fold 6. Let me know which one you think did better in this first guessing game. Alright, so now we got a picture of a plant in my window. It's a little bit of a close-up shot. It is a 1x shot with the main camera, so let me know your thoughts and which one took which photo. I feel like this one is pretty close between all of them in terms of like the colors, the sharpness, the detail. I feel like there's only one image out of all these that looks more different than the rest. And it's not the one that is closer if you're thinking that. And the image that I think looks mostly different is the first one. I feel like the Z Fold 5's image in this was more contrasty, and I feel like that kind of lines up with what we've seen earlier in terms of the photos and videos that came out of it. So let me know which ones you got in this second guessing game. Alright, so this next shot is the ultra wide shot. Let me know which one you think took which photo and which one you think is the best. So personally, I like the Z Fold 6's shot a lot more than the rest. And I apologize because the angle is different. I feel like it's mostly different from the rest of them. And maybe that's why I like it the most. I'm not sure. But it just looks the best. It looks kind of aesthetically pleasing. I know it has the grain, but I don't know, I kind of like the look. But let me know what you think and which ones you got right. So this is the third guessing game. Alright, so now I'm just going to let some photos and videos roll. And it's going to be in the same order. So from the Z Fold 2 all the way up to the Z Fold 6 to give you an idea of how these cameras stack up against each other. And then I'll come back in the end. So that was basically the video. Let me know your thoughts and which camera you think did the best and just anything interesting that you could find within the comparison and the different photos between them. I know it wasn't a perfect test and the angles were slightly different between the photos and videos and stuff. I tried my best to make it at least comparable between them, and I wish I could have did more, but the phones were not actually mine. I was actually borrowing my friend's Z Fold 2 and his Z Fold 4, which he was trading in for the 6. So yeah, try my best with this. And let me know if I should do more videos like this comparing different phones. And thanks for watching. We out. Peace.